Okay, Joe, how did this song come about?
Yeah. So you got to go back a long ways.
Started with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I've known Joe for 5 years.
At least, yeah.
At least, and he's played this song continuously. I mean, every Sunday, and every time we got together, practically, he's played this little riff, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a song out of this one day. One day, I'm gonna make a song out of this."
Yeah.
And sure enough, it came to fruition. But how did it come about?
Yeah. So roughly about 15 years ago, I have small hands. not starting 15 years ago, always. But about 15 years ago, I had always kind of struggled with being able to play octave-related stuff on the piano. It's just a big spread for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started working on this echo melodic thing as just purely as an exercise to brain train myself to be able to quickly play octave stuff. And out of that, the opening of this song grew. And just over time, that melody became one of the favorite things that had I'd ever played. And then that turned into the chord structure for the rest of the song and what eventually became the whole song. And yeah, I just never had words. Nothing ever came. And it wasn't for lack of trying. Nothing just ever sat. It just gelled. So I just kept playing it. I enjoyed playing it. It was what I felt like was a really pretty piece. And I tossed around ideas and stuff, but nothing ever came. Whether it was part of God knew I had to develop a certain amount of skill to be able to effectively play the material, that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, God had a plan for what this was going to do 15 years back.
Yeah.
He knew where this was going to go. How many times do we see that? David in Scripture gets anointed as king, and it's 15 years before he becomes king, and that sort of thing. So it's similar kind of thing. God has a plan, and we can't always see that far down the road.